So I'm not sure we should be waiting for anyone. And just a few. Yep. So guys, I don't think we should be waiting for anyone. First things first, I would like to apologize for yesterday. It's been a very busy 2 weeks for me. The elections, a whole lot of personal stuff, and I can tell you it's not been easy, okay? But that notwithstanding, I promise to make sure this training is nothing short of the best, and that is exactly what I will do, okay? So I'm gonna mute everyone and proceed. Okay, great. 2 days ago, we did a general introduction. Excuse me. We did a general introduction and went far to explain everything about e-commerce. We also went into finding how to get started, and I did my best to explain that selling is a thing of the psychology, it's a thing of the mind. Getting started is also a thing of the mind. You get started by knowing what you're about to start, knowing what you need to start, and you get started by, at least finding a product. We did our best to explain why, how, and where you can find a product, either by your imagination, by joining various groups or communities where people are discussing their problems, or by going online to search for solutions to certain problems that you might have thought about, right? There is this saying, there are 2 popular sayings, 2 very important sayings that I want you to know. If you need to write this down, please write them down. You will get to be hearing some of these things a number of times in your journey on the internet, and they may not make sense at first, but they are the nuclei of what selling online or making money on the internet is all about. What are these 2 statements? Number 1 is the money is in the list. The money is in the list, L-I-S-T, okay? I will explain what that means. The second statement you often hear, not many people say that because not everyone knows that, okay? But it is the most important one. That statement is, the money is in the problem. That might sound weird, right? Hello, John Randy, you're welcome. John Randy is my guy. I don't fail to appreciate guys. I know when I do these things, some people become shy, they feel I'm calling them out, I'm setting them up and all of that. But if you become my students, just like all of you guys are doing, whether paid or free, you become my guy. And okay, I always set my guys up. I greet you, I hail you wherever I see you, because I see you as a go-getter. So back to what we are talking about. The first thing is They said the money is in the list. What is a list and why is there money inside? List is your audience. It could be 1,000 WhatsApp contacts of buyers. Okay, let's say they are not buyers. You don't really know if they are buyers yet because you've not sold anything to them. Of course, let's say WhatsApp contact of potential buyers. By potential, I want you to see it as this who has never bought from me. But there's a possibility that among them, there are people who will buy from me when I pitch the right idea in the right way. You get it? So your list could be an email list, a number of emails people have willingly given out to you that you can just mail them, hey, I've got this nice offer and I think you will like it. And a few of them will now click on the link, purchase the item, and you now understand what it means that the money is in the list. It could be a number of SMS, phone numbers, or so many contacts. List is all about contacts, a way for you to reach out, right? They could be Facebook friends, they could be followers on your page, they could be people who have interacted with you before, Messenger. It's not limited to platform, right? I'm going to apologize a number of times so that more people get to hear about it. Apologies for yesterday. It was very hectic. I didn't even sleep in my house. I had to lodge out with my wife because we got home sometime around past 12 a.m. Yeah, in the midnight. And then the estate was locked. I got my keys. They all slept. Okay, it rained, and welcome to Lagos. Things got sour on the road. So now that is it. The money is in the list because the people who are going to buy from you are real human beings, right? And then you have their contacts, right? And then when you send them a message and some of them are interested, they will make inquiries, right? And then among those who made inquiry, there are some who will purchase. Remember when we drew this funnel, right? I will still explain about this funnel today in a jiffy, then we move into the practicals. Okay, now the other statement which I told you, I want you to be among the few. Many are called, but few are chosen. I want you to be among the few who know about this statement, who understand this statement, who put this statement to work, who benefit from this statement, that statement that says the money is in a problem. 2 days ago, I gave you an analysis of giving water to someone who is already thirsty, right? Yes, the problem is dry throat, the person is lacking fluid, and then the person really needs water, and then you brought this water to the person. That water you have is directly or indirectly long life and prosperity, and the person is willing to pay for whatever it is worth to get that water from you. So the problem attracts a solution and pays for the solution. So the money is in the problem. That's why you always go to the hospital, and when you scream, "Hi!" So you have to pay for card, pay for consultation, pay for this, pay for insurance, pay for that, pay for drugs. You only complain, but you still pay. Because it is necessary, you need it. So what do I want you to do? Why am I taking time to explain this? I want you to go out there and start looking for problems. That's what I do on a daily basis, okay? That's what I do on a daily basis. I wake up every morning thinking about problems and finding solutions to them, and people pay me. I get paid for that, right? So I want you to be one of these. You know how these people go around the waste bin, looking for aluminum, looking for bottles, depending on who the person is and who is supplying to. You know how they do that? That's how I literally I want you to literally do this in your head. Wake up in the morning. As you're walking by the road. I see someone folding his, okay, now you see someone removing his shoes because the road is already swampy, and then he wants to fold his trousers and dip his leg into the water to cross the road, right? That's a big problem. How about you build a bridge? It doesn't have to be Julius Berger kind of bridge. It could just be a few stones, a few planks, and then people can cross without having to remove their shoes, fold their trousers, or dip their leg in water. How about you can't possibly build a bridge, but you stay by the roadside from the entry of that water and you rent, what's it called, rain boots. So business is not about all those grammatical innuendos. It's about simple practice. It's about simple socialization. It's about simply putting 1 plus 2 and getting 3 out of it. I hope you are getting it. Now, you see this, what I said now might sound so funny, might sound so simple, but somebody is about to make ₦1 million from it in a month. Of course, if you doubt this, go and ask the woman that sells bean cakes around your area. Akara. Yeah, I'm not a fan of calling Native African dishes English name, but because I know there are some people here who are not Africans, that's why I need to still baptize them. But it is Akara. Yes, people have built mansions from Akara, train their children from Akara. That same thing you think is rubbish. Now, I have 2 people I admire so much. I admire their friendship. That's based on what we see. We don't know them personally, but based on what we see online, I admire their friendship, Nelly and Choma. Yes, these are 2 big female giants doing a whole lot of stuff. But why do I admire them? Tenacity, simplicity, action. Now, recently, Choma, I have male people, but I'm trying to show you because people have, the society has always made it seem as if women can't do much, right? But I'm using those people who has opened their eyes, especially women feel like, it's the men's word. When a woman first discovered Apple before Adam, just kidding. So now look at it from this angle. Choma recently started selling eggs. Eggs. A chartered accountant who has built an empire of millions from the digital marketing space started selling eggs. Then I realized that Choma doesn't own even a quarter farm of eggs. She doesn't own nothing. She owns nothing, rather, she doesn't own anything. What does she do? She says she's an Uber for eggs. And that terminology, sorry, I need to write this down. It's part of the magic of selling. Terminology. Guys, I didn't go to school. So if the spelling is wrong, pardon me in advance. Right? Terminology is one of the things that make you sell. Okay? Why do you answer Ogenetega? And then when somebody from Germany asks you, what's your name? You say, my name is Julius. Oh, that's packaging. Yes. Why don't you say Ogenetega? You feel like your Igbo will bite his tongue and he might get pissed off and decide to call off the deal. So you give him an easier one, right? You make him feel like you are part of the system. So I'll more on terminology later. She says she's an Uber for eggs. So what does she do? She has found that there is a high demand for eggs in recent times. How did she find out? Remember our last training? We went to what people ask. We went to Google Trends. These are what people are doing. I'm not here to sell you a software or tell you to come to me to ask me. Let me see. Okay, let me not start mentioning them, but I think I can see a couple of my students here. Let me see. If you ask any of my students, there's something they will tell you. They will tell you John Bosco is wicked. Not really, but that's how they saw it in the beginning until later they say, God bless you. Now, why did they say that in the beginning? Because when they come to me and say, oh, Mr. John Bosco, please, could you give me one product that I will sell and make money? I'll be like, no, 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 no. Go find your own product. I have given you the resources and the right training to get this done. Find it. What I can do is to help you review it. Get me 5 products. I might help you make a choice. I might give you an advice on how to sell them, but I will never give you a product to sell. And here is why. If I give you this product to sell, when you need another product, it means I will still need to give you another product. It means I am a bad teacher. So how about you wake up in the middle of the night and you bring out a product and you start selling without having to depend on me? So I pressure my students, and eventually they start giving other people products. That's my own idea, right? So Chema was able to spot that there is a high demand for eggs. What did she do? She made her research and find a big farm that supply eggs. Now her job is now to connect the buyer or the consumer to the seller, to the supplier, and then she makes a lot of money. Now, let me give you an example. I once told you I purchased this product at 7,000, sometimes 7,500, sometimes 6,500, depending on the scarcity at the moment. My suppliers make about 1,000, 1,200 naira from the product. Their profits, okay? That's not their net profits, by the way, but that's, let's say, their gross profits. But for me, I make a net profit of between 18,000 to 22,000 naira per sale. On the same product, the supplier who shipped from China is making about 1,000 or 1,200 naira, 200 naira from. And I'm making 18,000. Why? Because I've been able to find the right market. Something happened earlier this year. One of my suppliers became so full of himself. He acted up. He even doubled the price. Okay, that was ending of last year. I stopped buying from him. When he found out that I was selling thousands, he came back to me, apologized. We made up. I don't know the hard. I'm not a hard guy. So he apologized. We, made up. I started buying from him again. Why? I control the markets. Okay? I am an authority. And when I don't sell that product, you don't sell it. So your sales directly depends on my sales. So whatever you have to do is to pray that I will sell so that you sell. Because cut off from me, you cannot sell. He actually started selling at my price. No wahala. He ran advert. I found out. No wahala. I tell people this sky is so wide, right? So the money is in the list. It's very important. That's why I took time to explain it. The money is also in the problem. So we'll go ahead and John Randy, you are welcome. We'll go ahead and show this stuff here and then see how things work practically. Okay, so please, if you can see this whiteboard, type 1 in the comment section. Please type 1 so that I know you can see this, and then I'll proceed. If you can see this, type 1. Okay, great. Now, if you can, please if you're your phone, rotate the screen. Try to rotate it so that you can have a better view of this stuff. Okay, great. So this is a funnel setup. Please, guys, do not be worried about how big this is. It looks big, right? Hey, guys, are you operating it with me? Don't mess up my whiteboard. What are you guys doing? Did I beg you? Please stop operating the whiteboard. How do I restrict? Okay. Don't worry, I will set it up. I would. Okay. When I don't scatter, okay, this was here and this was here. Okay. John Randy, your hand is touching this whiteboard. Paul, your hand is touching this whiteboard. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Please, guys, just stay away from editing the whiteboard. I'll make this whiteboard available to you after this training so that you can always peruse it and do some stuff with it. Okay, now, like I said, do not be intimidated by how this looks. It's simple. Victor, your hand is on the whiteboard. Just avoid your screen. I wouldn't want us to take so much time, me trying to figure out how to. Okay. All participants on view. This. Okay, I think I got it now. So now, this is a summary of all the things I said earlier. First, you send someone a message on social media, whether you are running an advert or you're just inboxing people, sending direct messages, and the person gets to your landing page, gets to your sales page, and gets to your thank you page. Relax, just relax, okay? Now, search ads, probably you're running an advert on Google or whatever search network. Someone sees your advert, clicks on it, takes the person to your landing page, and from then to your sales page, and the person purchases and lands on your thank you page. Same thing happens, email clicks. You sent an email to your list, the person gets to your landing page via the link, sales page, thank you. Or others, assuming you are an affiliate, you just give people the your affiliate URL, your link, SMS, WhatsApp, etc. Right? So this is where we talk about lists. Hope you can see my highlights. This is where we talk about lists. These are real human people you have interacted with, either by sharing your link to them or by interacting with them one-on-one. Now, for those who are new to this stuff, you might be wondering what a landing page is. Listen, I'm an engineer by education, okay? And in engineering, there is something we say, the name of something, the function of something is hidden in the name. Yes, that might not be a general way to say, but this is the way I put it out. Now, you see, landing page means a page where people land on. Sales page means a page where you make sales. Simple. Now, what is it about your landing page? Your landing page is that first page where people land on when they click your link. Click here to buy now, and they click on the link and they land on a page on your website or wherever. That place is your landing page. It doesn't matter what's happening on that page, whether you have an opt-in set up here where people submit their email or phone number, it doesn't matter. As long as people land on that page, it is your landing page, right? A landing page can still be your sales page, it can be your opt-in page, it can be your bridge page, but as long as it's the first page where people land on, it remains your landing page. You get it? Now, for some setup, especially for health products, you might want to separate your landing page from your sales page. You might want to have an opt-in setup on your landing page. You might want to have something to separate your landing page from your sales page because of advert policies and all that. You guys know. I will be talking about advert fully tomorrow, because when you are running adverts, okay, no, let's not even go to advert. When you are posting some stuff on your Facebook, for example, you notice there are some of your posts that go viral and some of your posts, nobody even sees it. Yes, it's called shadow ban. Why? There are sometimes words that you use that the platform is not happy about, so they suppress that post of yours. Okay, so this is the same thing that happens when you use certain words, images, or catchphrases that the platform is not happy about. They penalize, either they restrict your ad account, they restrict the page, or something. Will get to all that. Okay, now, but it's not compulsory for you to have more than one page to make a sale. There are some of, in fact, majority of my products, because I've been able to figure out how to say what I say in a different way that the ad policies will not be triggered, right? I will say the same thing, but in a different way. Let me give you an example. You don't just come out and start saying sex, 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 but I say where you put sex and the ad review robot will just look at it. Now, it's really about the context, not about the word. You get it? Okay, great. So let's not just dwell on that. But you can have a landing page that lists your sales page. You can just have your landing page be your sales page. You get it? Now, what is a sales page about? A sales page is where you describe your offer. See, I did not say where you describe your products. I have a couple of my students that after teaching them what they should do, they do what they want to do. They go ahead and say, oh, this is blue, it is white, it has black, it has a cartoon figure, it has this, the number is 8808. No, nobody's interested in all that. No one wants to know all that. What they want to know is, what will I get? What will I become? Where will I be? What would I see? What would I have when I purchase this product? If you're into the MMO is make money online. If you're into the make money online rich, nobody wants to know if your courses has 30 videos. Like me, I start telling you, oh, my eCom sniper is about 15 videos, and then you have other, yeah, this can come in as a way to buttress your point, but not the key figure. When I tell you to purchase my eCom sniper course, I will be telling you that you will make money from it, right? I'll tell you that your ex that said, I don't date broke guys, will come back to you and say, please, do you need a cook, a nanny, right? Or do you need a gate man, or something like that? This is about psychology. What will I become if I purchase your product? Where will I be if I purchase your product? What will I have if I purchase your product? How will I feel? Okay. Now, when you are selling security gadgets, you end up telling people what they will get, which means they will get security, they will get the freedom, they will get all the answers to what has been happening behind them. Just 1 minute, sorry. So sorry about that. So people will want to know what they will get at the end. And that is what should be part and parcel of your sales page. Have you ever been into the market, or maybe you are trying to explain something to somebody, the person say, don't sell me into buying it, don't sell this to me. The person is trying to protect himself. Nobody wants to be sold to. And that is why on our first training, I told you emphatically Do not sell to anybody. Rather, recommend to people. People find it safe when you say, I used this water the other time and it's nice. Than when you say, buy this water. People are like, especially in the era of cashless policy where there is limitation of cash flow, right? So this is what you see on your sales, on your thank you page. I'm taking time to explain it because of those who are just starting from scratch, right? On your thank you page, what you have there is order confirmation. Thank you, we have received your order. Thank you, our sales rep will call you to confirm this order. Thank you, your payment has been received. Thank you, thank you. Just is either called thank you page or confirmation page. Now, we're gonna write a sales copy that will be on your sales page. A sales copy is just what you tell people about your product, which is the offer, what you tell people they will gain from your products, right? We'll just pick any products now and we'll write a sales copy around it. There are many methods around sales copy, but one thing you should please write this down if you can. One thing you should ensure is that your sales copy answers this pertinent question. And that pertinent question is, what am I buying? Okay, or rather say, what will I get? That is very important. Number two is, how will I get it? Number three is, from whom will I get it? Number four is, why should I get it? Even if your sales copy is just one sentence long, whether simple or compound sentence, and it's been able to answer these questions, you will make sales. See, I've seen a lot of people, even our professionals in quotes, argue about long copy or short copy, which one sells. It's not the length, it's the content, it's the value, it's the power. Imagine if I speak 1,000 words of English and then I'm trying to do some deliverance session in the church, and someone else just comes and speak with just one sentence of speaking in tongues, you know, the demon disappears, and you are like, "Che, the one meaning, all this saliva I've been wasting. You did not speak in a language that the demon will understand." That's just the problem. It's not about how lengthy. It's about, did you speak the word? Did you hit the nail on the head? So even if it's one sentence or you are writing a full textbook, but it is engaging and it answers these four questions, you sell. These four questions again. I mean, I just inform Jare, I don't speak in tongues unless I'm in the spirit. Of course, if you're in the spirit and you speak in tongues, you won't even know. If you are speaking in tongues and you know you are speaking in tongues, then you are not actually speaking in tongues, you are blabbing. So let your sales copy answer these questions. What will I get? Why should I get it? How can I get it? And from whom? What will I get is, this product will move you from point A to point B. Why should I get it? If you don't get this product, you will remain at this point, but when you get it, it will save you this, give you this, bring you this, and you will have this, and you will become this. Okay? From who should I get it? Hey, my name is Scientist John Bosco, the first scientist that went to Mars and went to Jupiter and went to Saturn on the same day and came back alive. I defy the laws of physics and I am qualified to sell you this. Okay? Now, how can I get it? Click this button, fill this form, call this phone number, send an email to this. It's also called call to action. Don't assume, please write this down too. You see, whatever I ask you to write down, please write it down. I want you to, like, after you've slept and woken up, to go through it. See, write this down. Never assume that people know what to do. Please, if you have a YouTube channel here, please type yes in the chat box. If you have a YouTube channel, I want to tell you something. Let's be practical. Like I told you, I don't have slides. Even this whiteboard, I just found it on Zoom and I edited it to, to suit what I wanted. Do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, type yes, even if it's not active. Una no get YouTube channel. Eh? No one has a YouTube channel here. Okay, Chike has one. Okay, great. Now see, if you have a channel and you create a video, go and look at your videos again. The very ones where you subtly ask people to subscribe to your channel, to like it. Go and compare with the ones you did not say. And you ask yourself, what's happening? You call them to act, you ask them to do it, and so they did. But when you imagine, hey, this people should know now, you should know that this video is awesome. You should just like it. Or guy, you will keep assuming and assuming and you have 0 likes. Tell people what to do. Please, 1 minute. So you tell people what to do and they do it. Do not assume they know what to do. Out of the blue, these people know. Some might know, but they will not have the eagerness to do it until you ask them to do it. You get it? Okay, now. So that is why you need to tell people, click here. I'll pull out any page and show you. You will see, in some of my pages, you will see the button like 4 to 5 times. In fact, I developed something using Elementor. Elementor is a page builder. I discovered something, I started using it. It's called a sticky button. So while you scroll, you might see one button to click, but eventually you see one of the buttons that you pass will remain on the top. You scroll past it, it's hanging on the top. The reason is, even if you are blind, you must see it. And when I choose my colors, I choose colors that either are very visible, like red, blue, orange, or that the colors seek to speak trust, like black. Yes, there are places you use a black button. Go on Google and find and search for the meanings or attributes of different colors in a button. There are some colors like blue expresses trust. Red, like danger, it draws attention. Go and find out. See, there are many things about colors. If you are a science person, you should already know this. That's why in some eateries, you see them painting things like yellow. Yellow will make you feel hungry. You go in a boutique, in a shopping mall, you see they play a certain kind of music, a music that makes you feel relaxed. And when you are spending the money, you are not feeling duress. And before you know it, your bank is calling you and telling you have exceeded your card limit and all of that. So straight to the business of today. I hope I've been able to explain this, right? Now, on the other side, let me just do a quick explanation so that when we start doing it, you will see. When somebody, okay, no, let's be real. When you purchase something from the market and you purchased a lot of things and you paid a lot of money for it, and next time you are passing through that market, what happens? The seller will begin to say, customer, please come. I have the best for you today. Customer, come, I have a discount for you today. What do you think they are doing? You know, a lot of times I see people who think that online marketing is completely different from local or physical marketing. No, they are the same thing. They're like twin brothers, unidentical twins, I would say, because this one does exactly the same thing, but in different ways. Now, you see someone say, customer, I have not seen you again. No. That one you bought the other day, I have a better version. What are they doing? They are trying to retarget you. Retargeting is when someone has seen your offer but did not purchase, you show it to them again, over and over again. Upsell is all about when someone buys bread to eat, and you see the person doesn't have any beverage or soft drink or water, you tell the person, why not take this beverage? The person, no. It's a soft drink so that you enjoy it. The person is already imagining that enjoyment you described like this. And it's like, I don't want you. You say, then water has no enemy. You are selling. You buy one, I'm trying to make sure you buy two, right? Then broadcast messages. Hello, customer. I've not seen you in a while. Hope you are okay. Okay. My greetings to your family. Just that I got the new version of that item you purchased the other day. So I was wondering if you would be interested. This is broadcast message. It's the same thing as what you are always doing on WhatsApp, sending people messages. If online marketing is becoming too difficult for you, please go into your local market, sit somewhere, purchase a bottle of kunu, and be watching them. See what they do. Go and replicate it online and tell me if you won't make sales. Now, one other one is, it still falls within all of this stuff. You send an email to people, hello guys, new product launch. If you purchase the other one and you like it, this one you must definitely fall in love with it. And people are like, okay, let me check it out. So when you send any of these retargeting, upsell, broadcast, or email messages, you are bringing people back to purchase another product or purchase a second version of that product or complete a purchase of that product. Okay, WooCommerce and a lot of platforms already have these things inbuilt. You just need to edit the template, and when someone clicks add to cart on your site but did not purchase, right? Or the person gets to checkout but did not make payment, or the payment failed, automatically an email goes to the person telling the person that the payment was not complete, that the person is already 99% at the step of purchasing this, but he couldn't complete it. So these are very essential. So now, a lot of talking, a lot of theory, let's get into practical. Before then, let me take one or two questions. I know I rarely get questions when I'm teaching things, but people say I break it down. That's what people say. But sometimes I don't believe it. Okay, seeing is believing. So ask me questions from today or from yesterday, because we are moving into practicals, and I want you to get everything clearly. Now, once again, for those who joined us later, yesterday was hectic for me. It rained, and I'm sorry I didn't keep to our dates. I came online, by the way. If you came late, you may not know about this. I was online and I explained the situation, but the network cut me out. So we are here to cover up for everything and even do more. Do you have any question? Any questions so that I can attend to them before we proceed? Okay. Great. Joseph is asking, how will I know a good GG seller? Perfect. Perfect. Keep your questions coming in as I'm explaining this. You know a good GG seller by testing it. Don't get me wrong. There are signs you used to know, but to be certain is when you have tested the seller. Okay. Majority of my suppliers today, I met them on GG. whether it's Gigi Nigeria, Gigi Ghana, Gigi Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. I met most of them on Gigi, and some others, I got to know them from another supplier. Now, but there are signs. One of the signs is the reviews. Even if you're on AliExpress or anywhere, do not neglect reviews, especially those reviews that has pictures attached to it. It shows proof that this person actually purchased from the person. Do not neglect. But while you are looking out to check the reviews, nothing beats your personal experience. But here is a rule of thumb. You start small, okay? You start small. So I hope I answered that question. She's asking, she said, you made mention of using certain words to sell sex-related products. Please, do you mind giving an example? Yes. Let's say, for example, you want to sell like you want to sell. This is a very sensitive topic, so I'm trying to use something that might go well for everyone. Let's say you want to sell a sex product, whatever sex product it is. Number one, from the images, you don't have to use images that are sexually inciting or suggestive, right? You have to use something that is abstract. But you see some people, they bring a carrot and a tangerine, something of that, or they show someone expressing some deep level of satisfaction without showing the acts. That's the same way you apply it to the words. Now you say, they said you are not good in bed. What if I show you how to be a commando in bed doing the Lord's work? You didn't say, hitting it hard, touching the clitoris. You didn't mention all of those words. Okay, now there's this friend of mine who is selling a male sexual performance product. He calls it Nakademus. When Nigerians say Nak, you already know what we are talking about, right? So why will you say sex enhancement where you can say manpower, right? Where you can say Nak till tomorrow? That one will be suicide anyway. So, things like that, you just have to be creative. The limit is in your creativity. So John is asking, the Gigi seller I started using from day one till now hasn't failed once. They are good sellers on Gigi. Of course, thank you for saying that there are many good sellers on Gigi. But please, do your homework and never pay for an item that has not been confirmed, available, and delivered. Never pay for an item in advance. If you have to pay for an item in advance, then that seller must have gained trust. There is a supplier I have that sometimes gives me a product worth 700 or something. I tell my guy, I'm on the road, you get your money at night when I get home. He's like, oh, Oga, no wahala. Yes, he will even use his money to do the way bill. What I do is, let me not show personal messages here. I just say 20 pieces, Ibadan. I write the person to pick it up, the person's phone number, I write the person's name, I send. I write water line, River State, quantity, person to pick up, the phone number. I just list it out and then I walk my way. You'll be the one to say, good morning, Oga. We'll attend to it. Why? We've built trust. I personally don't like to buy things without paying instantly so that I have lesser things to worry about, okay? But sometimes I just get a call, oh, sir, that customer ordered for 5, well, we have 4. I'll get back to you. I drop the call, hello, I bet, send 20 pieces, so please. We build trust so he can even give me product without worrying and I can always pay him without worrying, okay? One day I wrote it on Facebook. There was this seller, I purchased something, I think, is it 4 million or 7 million naira? And the item is still about around 7,000. I might talk about that pricing issue again. Okay, I already talked about it where I told you that you need to consider the price point the cost price so that you know how many percent profit you intend to get. Now this product is also 7,000. Imagine when you purchase something about I can't remember the amount I wrote on that post, but I showed screenshots anyway. I think either 4, 6, or 7 million naira of products worth 7,000, and I never had issues. Funny enough, after that post, it wasn't up to 2 months, I had issues with the seller. We resolved it until today, we are still doing business, worth millions, okay? So Joseph is asking, if you have an order from your website, but you don't have the product with you, like say the supplier is in Lagos and you get the order from, say, Kaduna, how would the sale process be like? Yes. So now, there are key things in this question. Supplier is in Lagos, the order is from Kaduna, and you don't have the product, the buyer is from Kano, and you don't have the product at hand. Now, if you have already established trust with the person in Lagos, that's the supplier, you can send money to the person in Lagos and send money for way bill, okay? And the supplier will pick up this item and do the way bill on your behalf to Kano, where your delivery guy will pick it up and deliver to the customer, or the customer can pick it up directly if the customer has paid for the product already. You get this, right? Now, that's just it. Waterline. John, okay, John, you are in River State. Are you around Waterline? I have one of my delivery person. She's very good. Oh, her name is Precious. She's very good. She remits. I've never for once asked her to remit. She remits on the same day. Sometimes I wake up midnight and I'm like, I see her breakdown, everything. She might say 207,000 naira minus this, minus that, minus this. And then she said, this is your amount. Immediately I say, okay, I'll see a lot. So all she's waiting for me is to say, okay. I am giving kudos to her. I have never for once asked her to remit. There are other people, I go drag them like Tiger Generator. Okay, have fun, and my money, how far? We post the account number. They'll be like, oh, God, your boss, you too like money. I say, give me, it's my money. When I was staying up nights and trying to fix this stuff, very there with me. Okay, Fumilowo, and then the person will not process. But people like Precious, people like Sophia is in Abuja, I have never for once asked them to remit. Not once. So all you need to do is to follow people the way they behave, build trust, and all of that. So, okay, Chimdima is saying, as a newbie in e-commerce, is this advisable to target the whole Nigeria hospital? Please, I won't even finish that question. Please, don't make that mistake. As a professional that I am, I still don't target the whole states in Nigeria. Except that product is easy to source, I have it in abundance, and I've sold it for a very long time. There are products I sell only to Lagos because I'm in Lagos and it's easier. And for many reasons, there's a product I have to deliver it by myself. I sell that product for 72,000. Sometimes the others get to 87,000 and 87,000 plus 15, 97. Sometimes the order gets to 102,000 per one, right? The whole cost for me is around 30,000 naira. So the rest is profit for me. So now, but that product, I have to deliver it by myself. Why? It's very technical. And I was testing it at that time. So I did a lot of videos, tutorial videos. But Nigerians are really impatient. So until I have a delivery team that has done this over and over with me, and I'm confident that they will not go out there and mess up this order, I will not let anyone. In fact, as a matter of fact, for the past 3 weeks, I stopped that product. I paused the advert because I am not in the right shape of mind and time to be able to deliver it myself. That's how hard it can go. There are some products I sell only to Lagos and Abuja. There are some products I sell to 11 states. There are some products I just put in Nigeria. And I allow the algorithm to do the Lord's work, okay? Do not ever, I told someone that I don't want to start calling up my students and before I go kill them with questions. Please, if you are living in Abuja, for example, try to find a product you can purchase in Abuja and deliver. Here is the advantage. My family is based in Lagos, so most of the time I'm in Lagos. I can get an order of a product I don't have at night. In the morning, I put a call across to the customer. I confirm this order. I call the supplier that same morning. I call my rider that same morning. My rider goes to the supplier, picks that product in the morning, goes straight to the buyer, delivers this product and collects the money. Sometimes, before I even pay supplier, the customer has already paid. Do you understand? So now here is what happens. It helps you, especially when you are starting with small capital. You put 20,000 today, you get 50,000. Please, these figures, I'm just quoting them. I do figure, my figures are somehow outrageous, you may say, but I am not promising you get my result. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I beg, Emma Binu, if na Yoruba people. It's not a it will get you rich if you do the work, if everything favors you, but I'm not promising you money. I'm not a money doubler. So that's the truth. I'm just trying to be honest with you. But you can put in 20,000 now and get 50,000 same day. You can put in 5,000 now and get 20,000 or 10,000, whatever your price point is, the same day. If you purchase from someone in the state and deliver to someone in the state. So you start small and scale up as high as you can. The sky is even, I'm selling in different countries because I started small. Okay, so that's it. Okay. Okay, John, I will connect you to Precious. Both of you can just rub minds together. So please, a person that bears iPhone, I would like to know your name. I like addressing people by their name. It makes me feel I am communicating. If I call you iPhone now, you know, pay me. So he's saying, or she's saying, that's one of the reasons I need to know your name. Sir, is it compulsory for one to test an ad before running it? Straight answer, no, it's not compulsory. Secondary answer, yes, if you are not so sure. When you are starting things out, you might not be able to get things very correctly, okay? I've come to the stage where I just bring out my phone. I'm on the bed. I open my notepad. I finish writing a sales copy. I drop my phone. I go back to bed. Then I wake up in the morning. I go to my sales page. I rarely even edit my sales copy. You know why? I have done this over and over and over and over again. So whenever in fact, immediately I type the first word, it begins to flow. I am at the stage where you will never see me run 2 ads for one product. You will never see me do that. So it's usually one ad creative, one ad copy, yes, for one product. Why? I started from creating 5 variations of ad copy, 5 variations of creative, whether the image or video, and then about 2 or 3 variations of sales copy. And then I test it out and I find which one is winning. I do this over and over again and I begin to plot a graph. Okay, if this work, what's the relationship between this? Why did it actually work? I write it down. You know, when I've been able to develop a template of what works, I try it over and over again and I'm like, this is exactly what the market needs for this kind of product at this kind of time, for this kind of audience, for this kind of price point. I've been able to develop like an avatar of the sales process. So with time, I did it over and over again. And now I never write 2 sales copies. I never write 2 ad copies. I never do 2 creatives. You will never see me do that because I already know what to. But for you, please try things out. And if you get a winning one, don't touch it. Don't touch it at all. Keep it aside and keep testing. Okay? Never mess, please, if you can write this down too, never mess up a performing advert, a performing campaign. Never mess it up. Just leave it as it is. Duplicate, do whatever you can, but don't touch it. You might mess up the whole algorithm that has been built around it. Okay, let me see. Just a minute. Let me share Precious contact with you. Precious. Okay, just tell her from John Bosco. She's really good. She never charges me excessively, and Precious is good. She has a team of people working for her, but she's always working. 08069. Okay, that's Precious' number. She's around that waterline, River State. Okay, so I'm trying to answer all your questions so that we can move on and fire down. Okay, iPhone, I still don't know your name. Please let me know. Paul is asking, sir, please, how about pay on delivery? Is it advisable? It might interest you to know that 99.99% of what I sell is payment on delivery. In Nigeria, though, in Nigeria, 99.99% is risky. It has its ups and downs. But you have one job to do. To make the customer feel that he has nothing to lose. Yes, I get people who pay me before delivery. You know, I managed to get them to pay me before delivery, but even from the sales page, you see it's payment on delivery. Okay, Uche, good to know you. For me, it's payment on delivery. Now, here are the major objections. I don't know if this camera will do justice to this. Yeah, terminology will still work on that. Can you guys see this? I don't know how I can zoom this camera enough. So please, can you, okay, let me close the whiteboard so that you can just see me and my video. There are some objections. We also need this in our sales copywriting. There are some objections people have about purchasing a product. Number one is trust. How trusted is this guy? Number two is cost. Okay. Number three is about delivery. Okay. Number four is experience. I just hope you guys can see this. Now, we're going to target, we're going to explain this. Trust is, I just saw you online. And because of this nice looking image you put online, you just want me to buy from you. Who are you? And that is why I told you in the sales copy, you need to explain why they should buy from you. You get it now. So at some point, you need to present yourself as an authority. Imagine a dentist, or dentist na still doctor, that might not really cut well. Imagine a mechanic, okay, telling you how to wire your house with electricity. It doesn't work, Abby. Now, but imagine a dentist telling you how to kill the germs in your mouth. That sounds more like it. Yeah, a dentist, he knows it. Excuse me. Something happened today. So I was out and we were discussing, and he said, if I meet a mechanic and he does Japanese, he does German, he does Chinese cars, I will not give him my car. In fact, I won't even give him my car. In fact, if he does Pathfinder, he does Toyota, if he does Nissan, Toyota, in fact, I was just staring at him. He said, in fact, if he does Pathfinder, does Murano, does Xterra, I won't give him he has to do one. I was busy learning, but he didn't know. I was like, okay, this is customer psychology. So imagine if I'm selling Nakademus, selling Ulcer products, selling security gadgets, selling beauty products. People don't trust me because they think I am not a professional. So I need to make them trust me that I am the right person to sell this to them. Okay? Now, costs. You need to justify the price. Justifying the price is, imagine me selling this thing to you at 50,000 naira. Will you buy it? You'll be like, this guy just no go work. But imagine if this was made in the 1960s and the ink never goes dry and it's a limited edition. Will you buy? Of course, if it's useful, you'll buy. You know why some people buy luxury cars? It's not because of anything, but because it's limited edition. There are only 21 of these cars in the world, and I own one, the Ego. Okay. Have you ever wondered why Rolex watches are expensive? They are not the best quality, but Rolex is something that even if you keep it as it ages, it's like fine wine. If it ages, it gets more value, like just normal gold. Okay, so you need to justify the cost. Why is it priced at that much? And that is where an offer comes in. You are selling me a nice shirt, or you are adding a nice pair of trousers, a complementary product, a trousers that match it, and a pair of sneakers, and a singlet, and a Labour Party cap. It can never be APC cap. It's Labour Party cap, and then you are telling me all of this is 30K. I'm like, so cheap. The last shirt I bought was 25K. Even the trousers self, they were asking me to pay 20K. That's 45. And let alone all of these things. Oga, I want to. Why? Because you've been able to justify it. Okay? That's by the way. Then the next thing is delivery. How do I get it? Do I pay before delivery or do I pay after delivery? I get this question a lot of time. My staff, they tell me, guys, people are always asking this question. I say, then always answer that question. It's a concern for them, and that's why they're asking. You're even lucky that customers are asking you this question. At least you know where the problem is and you know how to handle it. Okay? So how long do I have to go to the bus station, the park, to pick up this item? Or will your delivery guy not come my door and give it to me? Do you understand? These are things you need to answer. And then one thing again is experience. This is where reviews, testimonials come in. My grandmother used it. She, after drinking the water, she spit it out on my grandfather's grave. And my grandfather did hate him. At least we knew the spirit of the dead are still among us. People are like, wow. So you need to say that someone has used it, and this your customer is not going to be a guinea pig or guinea fowl, a lab rat or something. This person is not going to be the first person to test it out. okay? Especially when it has to do with health and beauty. People want something that has worked before. So you need to show testimonials and all of that and prove that this has worked over time and this is the best thing since sliced bread. I hope this explains it very well. Then Chimdima is asking again, how long should one leave an ad before terminating it if it's not converting? 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. If you have the funds, wait for 5 days. I've seen an ad that did rubbish, and after like 5 days, it became the best performing ad. Why? The algorithm is still trying to figure out the kind of people that are interacting with this ad. Okay, there's something what we call pockets. So when you make a post, whether advert post or your regular post on your profile, the system does something. If you have 5,000 followers, it selects like 50 and shows this your post to them. Based on their reaction, it will now show it to another 50. If people are now reacting, they show it to your friends. That's how it happens. Pocket of, they sample it when we're doing agri during those days. Over about, I'm getting to the case now, they say sample and sampling technique. Yes. So that's how it works. Please, if you have the funds and you are sure of what you have done, leave it for like 5 days. But if you're having limited budgets, 72 hours is just okay, never less than that, unless you are not so sure of what you did. Okay, like me, if I put out an ad now, I close my eye. If you like, let's reach 1 month, I know what I did because I am seasoned in it. I'm a digital marketing consultant. I know what's up. Okay. I guess some of you guys here that came from the training I had with Apostle, consulting for him. I'm consulting for many people. If I don't know what works, how can I consult for other people? Right? So I think this should, if you have questions, you would submit them later. But for now, let's now go create a sales copy. I hope you have your pen and your paper so that we'll be able to do justice to this. Okay, so first things first, first things first. Please confirm you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, type 2. If you can see my screen, type 2. Okay, great. Great. Chidema is saying 2, great. So now, okay, let's make it more natural as well. Someone suggests a kind of product we should pick. I'll pick your products or write a sales copy around it. Please, I want to make a humble appeal. I'm giving you these out for free, right? No strings attached. I want you to do something for me also. Tell people how you've been blessed by this training. Go to social media, write a post about this training, tag me to it. I would like it. I'll be happy about it. You could do a video testimonial and send it to me. Yes, I'll be happy about it. I'm not promising you any gifts, but John Bosco knows how he does his own thing. So Joseph is saying we should deal also, okay. Also products. Now, for you to write a sales copy, number 1, what, right? Why? How? Who? These are the questions we're gonna answer. So sometimes you have to start with what, sometimes you have to start with why. Sometimes you have to show who before you show how, or vice versa. Now, in this case, we're going to start with why. So I'm going to number it so that you get the clear, but you don't necessarily need this. Let me look for all these things that are so heavy. Me, I like simple life, Jerry. Not come to this life to kill myself. So okay, let me do something like this. Oh wait. Can you guys see the app I'm using for my notes? I'm not sure about this. But I need to stop sharing and start sharing my full screen. Yes. Okay. So guys, can you see what I am typing on? If you can, just say yes so that I want you all to follow. Okay, great. So now what are we selling? Also products. Now we are not selling also products, we are selling also remedy. I want you to, understand the psychology. Why? Because we want the person to be cured of ulcer. Very importantly, permanent. How do you spell permanently? Okay, like I told you guys. So how can this person purchase this item? Fill a form. Who is selling this item? Former chronic ulcer patients. So now in this case, you are not a health practitioner, you are an experienced, very experienced ulcer patient. So now here is this. What ulcer remedy? So let's see. How do we start? Inspiration. Okay, now when was the last time you ate beans, apple, pineapple, or your favorite jollof rice with nice pepper garnish? That must be a very long time, and I am guessing it's because of the ugly experience you often have when you eat this. Full stop. In my case, I have often started on the dining table, and next thing I remember is waking up on the hospital bed just because I attended a family friend's birthday party. Can I, let's give this a title. the word and black reason I hate parties. The second reason will shock you. These are bloggers trick you into reading. It's called clickbaiting. Now I'm coming from the angle of story. Story sells, so it sells. But me, I know how to infuse statistics into my stories. But story sells. People need to flow. When I recommended these books to you, Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Ruby, I said something. It's voluminous, but you won't know when you finish this in a day. Yes, a day, or maximum two. Why? Because it's story-like. When I recommended you to go to Amazon and purchase this product, it's mine. I wrote it myself. I told you it's like a story. Now, let me just read a random page. I said, hey, you see, if they want it badly and you bring it to them, they will not care about the packaging. When the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. You want to do the same thing. Find a hot product for the desperate customer and they would pay well, even if it's not the best. You don't want to put yourself beside a bigger competition. I just opened a random page. See, is this packaging so wonderful? I made millions from this. I can just start digging up. You see, this product comes like this, no packaging at all. This one, see, I turn it to this. Hope you can see it. I'm not asking you to do poor packaging, right? But I'm telling you that it's not packaging that sells your product. It's your marketing angle, right? There are some products that if it looks so beautiful, people will not buy. I know you must be thinking I'm joking, but there are some products that need to look as natural as they are. Imagine I'm selling you some herbs from Mbitolu in Imo State for fibroid, and I'm telling you this is from the oldest woman in the village, and then I start packaging it in one nice Gendor nylon. You'll be like, right? You think it's off, but if I tell you this is coming from China, the great Guangdong Guanyin Sunyanyi city of China, right? And I package it very well, you'll be like, oh, China products. So the packaging sometimes also helps you to sell. This product, this is a black seed tea I sold in Ghana alongside a bottle of freshly squeezed lemon, and they did amazing. Okay, I stopped it because squeezing that lemon was taking a lot from us, the time, the stress, and all that. And me, I didn't want to do anything that is less than quality. It's my policy. Okay, so I stopped. But this works, and this is just the packaging. I have never printed, I'm thinking of it. In fact, not I'm thinking of it, I will do it after the election, immediately next week. I've never printed a branded nylon. I use envelope. I use these 10 naira bags, 15 naira bags, 200 naira bags. You understand? Or if it's too bulky, I carry them like that on carton. I just paste your invoice and deliver to you. So packaging is not just everything. So what was I saying? Story sells more than whatever. So back to what we're writing. Okay, I know I said I hate party, but now I am feeling guilty already because it took one useless party from a useless colleague. How do you spell colleague? colleague, I don't know, colleague of mine to get this life-saving ulcer, life-saving 2.5 days ulcer remedy. Ulcer bazooka. Terminology. Now, eCom sniper, I like to use myself. If you were here on day one, I told you reasons why I like to use myself, things that are relate to me in my examples. Now, you see, eCom sniper. What is a sniper? Position, locked, fire, bow. The person you killed is my son. So now, why sniper? Sniper has to do with laser targeting. You get it? It means you've positioned yourself, pinpoint the target, and then you hit it and you get your result. Instantly, one bullet, one kill. Not like wasting bullets, right? Now, if you look at my eCom snipers sales, I'm so careless about it because it's not by selling courses that I make my money. So sometimes I don't give it attention. I have one of my courses, USMA importation, that has been on Expertinia since 2018. I even forget. Just once in a while, I'll see one email and I'm like, somebody is selling this product and I'm getting my own 50% commission. But I don't really put so much effort into training, like advertising training, so that I have only few people, and the few people I have, I can take care of them. But if you look around the marketing, you see, I say eCom sniper, the one product, 7 figures system. One product, 7 figures. One product, one bullet. 7 figures, the required results. You get it now. This is just all about psychology and all of that. So now 2.5 days. I've been having this also problem for like 7 years now. For me, if I buy this in 2.5 days, I'll be fine. It's no, I'm in trying now. And either my uncle's wedding that will be on Saturday, I can still attend it because by Friday morning, this thing, if I start taking it now, it will complete 2.5 days, and then I'll go and drag rice. So you are building something in the person's mind, but if you are saying 2.5 days, make sure the product works in 2 days. The half is to compensate for body differences, improper medication. Some people don't know how to take their medications, right? So to compensate for all of that, make sure that whatever you promise is achievable. I have an oil I sold in Nigeria. That oil is very common, right? But people were not buying it. At that time, it was 400. Now the oil is, I think it's 800 naira. But then it was 700, and I was buying 2. And all I needed to do was just 2. As this is now. No, that's actually what I did here. I removed the sticker. I placed my own, right? Just kidding. But that's what I did on the oil. I gave it a new name, a new look, right? Pasted the new stickers, removed the old one, placed the new ones. 2 cost me 800. Envelope, sticker. Let's say everything cost me 1,000. I was selling it for 13,500 naira. 12,500. As at that time, delivery was still around 1,500, 2,000. So 12,500 minus 2,000, I'll be left with 10,500 naira. Okay. Just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, sorry. So sorry about that, guys. So now I'll be left with 12,000 minus 2,000 for delivery. I'll be left 10,005. Let's say each advert cost me around 500 naira. I'll be left with 10,000 naira net profits for a product I purchased for 1,000 total costs. So how many percent? What's the percentage? 100%. It's about I don't know. That could be 9,000% profits, right? So this is how these things work. The name. People were running and jumping and flying and swimming on my own product, but that same product is in the next store nearby and it's working. But because the product, there is the booze, the trend around it died off, new products replaced it. People stopped buying it. But when I baptized it, your name is now from Simon, your name has become Peter, they started buying again. Terminology is very important. So that's why life-saving 2.5 days ulcer bazooka. So what we are trying to say here is what and why. So we are moving to why now. So it was his grandmother who found me vomiting at the backyard. And I'm just writing this off because if I'm writing it for myself, I might use different words, I might feel relaxed, but I don't want to waste too much of our time here. So it was his grandmother who found me vomiting at the backyard. And then she told me how she has been observing me going in and out of the rest room to stop. I explained my ordeal to her and she quickly took two green leaves and one yellow leaf, soak them in a small jar and added one small wood, so small roots into it, and asked me to drink it only once a day and at night. Full stop. I was reluctant, I no go school jare. Was reluctant about this at first because I had already taken too many drugs, all to no avail. In fact, the last one they gave me in the hospital nearly sent me to see my ancestors, but I decided to try this one too, because grandma has been very good to me. Full stop. I am telling you this now with a small bottle of whiskey in my hand because I have become a free man and I can eat anything I want to eat and nothing will happen. Full stop. I also give some of this help to my manager in the office in the office. Full stop. My manager my manager is a good guy, but this same ulcer that has no respect for the rich or poor has dealt with him too. Now, Mama, my manager gave me an unexpected promotion, saying he owes me his life. He even made me go back to grandma for more that he shared with his wife and a few other people. Finally, I have become an ulcer superstar, superstar in my area, and I am wondering how this could be dealing with other people who are not who are not from this area. Full stop. Grandma has just agreed to help me do some more, but you know her age is does not allow her to do much, so she can only do 45 bottles of this ulcer of this 2.5 days ulcer bazooka. You are having ulcer and every time you eat your favorite meal, you often end up with burns from your chest down to your stomach, then this is the best remedy remedy for you. You can see what other people are saying here. Insert testimonials. So please, quickly, if you can still see what I'm writing here, let me know. Just type 3, please. If you can still see what I'm writing here, type 3. Let me be sure I'm not talking to myself. Okay, great. I think I've written something too long. I know they like write things like, but also it's something that is so dicey that you need to write stuff. Okay, I will share this thing I'm writing here. Please tweak it. I'm just writing. But this is a very perfect working sales copy. Just tweak it out if you are selling also stuff inside testimonials. Then only 45 bottles are available, and some people have already booked some, but I am not here to keep products for people, so I am doing this on first come, first serve basis. Full stop. Click here to order yours now. So now this button, click here to order yours now, can come in many places. So let's say here, it can come in many places. Okay. After you introduce the products, so finally, I've become an Osa superstar. Okay. Here too. So now this button should help. Then after testimonials, you add another button. So and so on and so forth. Okay. So here, what we should have here is the form. So this form should still fill the form below to order. Now you should have also timer here. Please, you know what we call FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. So you can use things like timer. You can use things like what I talked about here, about the product being almost out of stock, right? Now, remember what we were trying to answer was what? Ulcer remedy. 2, why? Cure ulcer permanently. So it was grandma who found me. So this is where we start talking about curing ulcer permanently, which is why. Now, number 3, okay, now I told you can take one before the other and other. So in this case, our who, chronic ulcer patient, came before the how. So, so this is just about, so this is number 3, or you can just get it. So how is, okay, how is this? So this is 4. So this is just about it. I just read this off my head. If I come down to write, I'll write something so spectacular. But remember, story sells. Okay, now, so that I don't forget, I'm going to post this in the chat section. If you are interested, you can just copy it out, paste somewhere, and do something with it. I think it's too long. It's too long, but maybe later on I can share it with you. So now this is how you write your sales copy, right? I cannot possibly teach you how to use Elementor. I have the tutorial in my eCom Sniper course. I think I have the tutorial on my YouTube as well. Oh, I'm running out of this. Okay. I have to plug my system, but the audio quality might change because my laptop uses Type-C charger and my mic is also Type-C charger. So I'll have to plug to an external source, please. So if you start hearing some noises, apologies in advance. Not that there will be noise, but I live around the main road and election is tomorrow. So there are many of these their vehicles that are passing around. When. Just 1 minute, please. Okay. All right, so.
Guys, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Please, can you still hear me? If you can hear me, type yes. Please, if you can hear me, type yes. Please, can you hear me? Okay, great. Yes, I'll go back to this. Sorry. Okay, so now I might not be able to show you all of that, how to do that, but you can just go to YouTube, type how to create a sales page or landing page with Elementor, with Tribe Architect. But in my course, I started from how to register a website. I went to Namecheap, I purchased, how to register a website, how to design your sales page using Elementor Page Builder. I'm going to include how to design a form. I'm using a form plugin called WP Forms, and it's doing wonders for me. So, so now, not soon. Okay, let me just put soon so I don't fix a date. But within this next week after the election, I'll be creating a very comprehensive video on how to use WordPress form. WordPress form is so powerful. You can even, export automatically to Google Sheets if you want to. You can send to multiple emails, like myself. For every order that comes in, I get it in my Gmail, I get it in my website email. Uche is asking how much I sell my eCom Sniper course. My eCom Sniper course is, I think it's still at 72,000, but I might just give you guys a coupon to get 20% discount. Normally I sell it for $99, but since majority of the people here on this call are Nigerians, I'll give you the link. I'm not sure, let me see. I'm not sure this is correct. Let me see. Okay, it's correct. So I'm going to share the link with you. In case you're interested, that's not what I'm here to do. So you can see eCom Sniper, the one product, 7 figures club. Let me close this out. So you can see it's still 72,000 Naira. And all of these things. I'm not too serious about the sales copy. So you can see here, I'm still including more videos to it with time. So this is me receiving 2,666 CDs in a day, January 23, 22, and January 23. You can see every day I get payments. This is 600 CDs. Now this is from Kenya, my M-Pesa, 8,750 shillings, 12,000, and so on. These are Nigerian transfers, from customers directly. So this is what I meant by FOMO, fear of missing out. Now, so this is one of the videos where people say something about me. If John Bosco, if you're legit, how do you say legit? But sorry, this is not why we're here though. But I think I have a coupon. Let me see. The coupon code should be, let me see. Sorry. So let me see. I'm trying to confirm the coupon code so I don't give you a wrong coupon code. I think I have a 20%, pick 20 off or 20 pick off. Okay, I'm already signed in here, so I need to sign out first. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Just because someone asked, this is not why we're here. Come on. So this is me in Kenya. This first in Kenya, this was me flying to Rwanda. This, just having a little nice time. Okay, so click add to carts, and then it takes you to the checkout page. So now I can check the coupon code. Let me see, let me confirm. So currently we have it at 72,000. Let me speak 20. Let me try. Oh, great, it's correct. So the coupon code is pick 20 off, and you get 20% discount. So instead of 72,000, you get 57,600. So pick 20 off. Please, it's not compulsory that you get this course, but just because someone asked. So back to what we are doing, we have been able to write a sales copy, right? Which is the major part of the selling process. But there's something we did not write. Please listen attentively. Pay attention to this. If your ad copy is not functional, if your creative does not arouse the interest, nobody will read your sales copy. You need to be able to bring, these days, what's online is girlfriend, boyfriend thing, and I see most of the people here are youth, so you can relate. Me, I don't mind, I don't want picking finish self, but I like to use that girlfriend, boyfriend thing. So if you're unable to bring your girlfriend into your house, into the room, you cannot do any way. So you need to be able to, you need to be able to bring them to your room, which is your sales page. And how do you do that? Sabri Ruby said it in the simplest of ways. He said, the job of your adverts is to sell the click. The click. Once the customer is able to see your advert and the advert persuaded the person to click the button and it takes the person to the page, your advert has done 100% of its work. Don't go and start doing adverts and you're trying to sell on the adverts. No. Your advert is the invitation card. When the person gets to the venue, you can serve the person hot amala, or hot fried rice, or hot onubu soup, or hot edikaiko afang. There's no food I don't eat, so I eat well. You can even eat anything. Just I've eaten anything. Let me not mention because I don't mind start doing One man's food is another man's poison. So now, what was I saying? You need a very powerful hard copy to be able to not lure, but convince people that this sales page is worth visiting. And what should your hard copy be like? You can now say, we're talking about also 2.5 days Ulcer Bazooka. So let's say, if you are, yes, this thing here, you, this pronoun, and your, as much as you can, as much, not that you should remove it entirely, but as much as you can, avoid it in your hard copy. Facebook doesn't want you to be pointing at people. You understand? Facebook doesn't want it. So as much as you can. But that doesn't mean it's not acceptable. As much as you can, remove it. If you have, okay. If you are tired of taking medicine, I could have used drugs, but I chose medicine. If you are tired of taking medicine for your ulcer, then you should stop and do this instead. So stop. A friend called it ulcer bazooka because of how effective this remedy is. How effective this remedy is. Just 2.5 days and your wahala is, and your on your 4 years ulcer wahala is gone. Click the button below to learn more. Click the link. I like to include link in my hard copy, even though there is a button. Click the link below to learn more. Okay. Only 45 bottles available for this period until next 6 months. Only 45 packs available for this period. Okay, until the next 6 months. Click the link below to learn more. Voila. So all you are trying to do is there's something we'll call the IDA. It's called the IDA. It's called the IDA principle. So what is IDA principle? And IDA principle, A is for what? Attention. I is for interests. D is for desire, and A is for action. So now your idea is to draw the attention of this person who has been scrolling through. I like to use Facebook because that's the most powerful advertising network. I use Google too, but Facebook is my organ. No matter how bad reach, Facebook is a very good direct response marketing platform. So you grab their attention, distract them from that scrolling. They are scrolling. They take a moment to look at your video, your image, to read what you have. If they are able to do that, then stage 2, they might develop interests, depending on what you wrote and the content of the video, right? And if the content of the video and the content of your hard copy is enough to arouse their interests, they will develop the desire, and then it will arouse their interest, and they will click on the link to go to your sales page and read through it. And then it convinces them, and they develop the desire. And once they develop the desire and they are able to meet all of this, remember the things we wrote: trust, cost, delivery, experience. Once you're able to beat that objections, they will now click the button to take action. There is something missing from that, our sales letter. Who can figure that out? There is something missing from our sales letter. Who knows what it is? I will give you a free copy of this book, the PDF, if you are able to spot what is missing from our sales copy. I think, Chimdema, you were the first person to attend the first day, right? And I promised to give you a gift. Please confirm. Chimdema, is that you? Okay, great. Remind me, you've not sent me a message on WhatsApp. I will give you a free copy of this, the PDF. Please do not share my materials. That's my only rules and regulations. Okay? Who knows what we missed? There is something we missed from this. Cost, delivery experience. You're welcome. We did not talk about the pricing. The pricing, how much? Oh, do I have to do charity work, Abby? To do the work of the Lord? No. We didn't talk about the price. So now let's see. So now at this point, after the testimonials, you can now say the last batch we sold was for 48,000 naira. But since I found, but since Mama has finally found someone to supply her with the things for this 2, and remember to always mention the name, 2.5 days Ulcer Bazooka at a cheaper rate, you can now get this ultra powerful Ulcer Bazooka to deal with your age-long ulcer, even if it has already started looking like a generational curse, and everybody in your family now complains of this same deadly ulcer for only 32,500 naira. Normal price 48,000 naira. Normal price 32,500 naira. Only for these 45 packs. Let's start. You get it? You get it, right? So this is how you give them a reason why you are offering them something. Oh, let me see. Just a minute. I need to show you guys something on my phone. How do I share my screen again? On my phone. I used to have an app for sharing screen. Just please 1 minute. I need to show you guys something. I promise to teach you what I do, right? I want to show you something on my phone, how I respond to customer messages without having to type and type and type. Typing can be tiring at times. So it's like I want to install this app. Okay, just please 1 minute. Sorry about the delay. I didn't know would they seek 2 hours. I'm always targeting between an hour and 2 because everyone has got other things to learn except listening to John Bosco. I'm sorry, I couldn't find the app to share my screen and to share my phone screen. Okay, let me just show you something. Let me just show you. Please, these are customer personal information. I'm going to be sending message to anybody. So I wish I could just share my screen with you. So see, you see this message, it was sent automatically because I use a WhatsApp autoresponder. Can you see? So, and apart from that, I have tons of setup on my phone. The first one you can see is the link I copied on my PC is synchronized to my phone. Now over down, you can see some of these messages stored on my phone. That all I need to do is, once you send a particular message, all I need to do is to click on a message that relates to you and send it. Just a click of a button, I send a message to you. I already developed a template. These are ways and manner I get things done so fast. Oh, I'm still sharing my screen. I'm not sure you guys saw all of that, but these are way and manner I get things done so fast by automating stuff, by developing templates. Now, how do you develop a template? People ask this question over and over again, and the answer is always the same. Write the answer somewhere. Now, I'm using this keyboard called Microsoft Swift keyboard on my Android. It's also available on iPhone. When I was using XS Max, everything was synchronized. If I tap on my system, it shows on my Android, it shows on my iPhone. It makes work very easy. Okay, so that's about that. Before I proceed, I would like you to ask me questions, just a few of them, and then we'll move. should we run this advert? It will take us a lot of time to create this sales page. Okay, guys, we may not be able to run this advert. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. But I want to show you that these things work. So, guys, look at this. So this is an advert I'm running in Ghana. Please, can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? It's not clear. I forgot as much. Let me see. Okay, I can increase the lighting. It's still not clear, right? Can you guys see this? Okay, now let me just say, these are adverts I'm running in Ghana. I'm getting like 918 naira, 74 kobo cost per purchase, right? And these are other adverts I'm running in Nigeria. I'm getting 477 naira cost per purchase, right? Now, these things are doable, and I'm showing you exactly what I do, right? And what, sorry guys. So I'm showing you guys exactly what I do and what works for me. If you write your ad copy like that, write your sales copy like that, get nice creative to match to it, and then have a good price point and have a good product. Remember the other day I told you guys the kind of things you should sell. Everything sells. In fact, I've told people time with that number, there's nothing like a hot product. You get that product, sell the hell out of it and make it hot. It becomes hot when it's making sales, right? So who are you waiting for to start selling that item? Make tons of sales before you declare it a hot product and jump in. Don't you think you'll be jumping in late because the person must have cashed out already? You pick that product, you make it hot. This also product now that we talked about. This also product that we talked about now. I'm already thinking, oh, wait. I'm going to share my screen. I may find that also products. Let me show you guys. Facebook. Facebook.com/ library. I'm not sure this link is. Oh, sorry. It's aren't. Library. I'm going to see refuse library. Oh, great. At least I didn't eat my school fees. So now I'm going to add library. I have a problem. It's a burden on me. Why am I talking about this? So there is a way you can explore somebody's website. You know, this where people will hide some links, you know, to certain pages on their website. Once that person is using WordPress, I can naked that website, see all the hidden links. But I'm scared it might get into the wrong hands. And I'm scared when I teach students this thing, it might make them lazy. Now look at these ads on ulcer. Look at these ads on ulcer. Look at this. These two for me, I no follow. This might get me to click 30 days. Also has a solution, do not suffer in silence. And you see that action. But that's not the product I'm looking for. If I find it, I will show you. When you talk about ulcer, you see a lot of people are selling it. Ulcer, you're about to sell. People might buy this more, but that product might be expensive. People might also buy this because they are seeing a human face talk about it. So your creative matters. But I've not seen the product I'm looking for. If I find it, I will show you. If you see that product, you'll be tempted to buy it. And that guy is simply rebranding it. He's one of these guys in the eCom. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe the guy is not advertising at the moment. Can't find that out. Good. This guy is making a killing. He's making a killing from this ulcer product. He has been selling for more than 2 years. I can guarantee you that. See this product now? I don't even know the guy, but I know it's one of our guys in this e-commerce stuff. This product is selling like crazy. This product is selling like crazy. Let's go to this page. Let's see. Let's go to this page. Hope you guys can still hear me, please. Whenever you can't hear me, let me know. Let's go to this page. Okay. So you see what he's doing here? There's nothing on the page. I think the page was restricted, and then he created a new page, one like, one follow, right? But let me see if we can find the name of that product and search for it properly. Okay, now look at this advert. It started by saying, I haven't bought any ulcer remedy at all in the past 4 years. And you'd be like, for real? I would like to be like you. Now this is a landing page, no much content on it. Hope you guys can see, no much content on it. Now this disclaimer is very important when you are running adverts, especially this. This site is not part of Facebook, blah, blah, blah. It's important, especially on your landing page. Now, this is a landing page, okay? Now, when you click on it, it then takes you to the sales page. You get it now? So this is help where you are free to talk anything you want to talk. This page, it can sell, but it doesn't look good for me. The design is not that good, but as long as you get sales, but you see, testimonials, very important. Now, in my inner circle, I know some of you might be asking, you see, 1 bottle 22.5, now 12.5, 2 bottles for the 5, now 22,000. And some of you see the form. Okay, I think this person is using sales CRM or so. Okay, so the funniest part of this stuff is that some people might be wondering, how do you get testimonial for a product you've not sold? There are many ways, ethically and unethically. Ethically, you can give out the product to people to test it. I do that, especially if it's health product or beauty product. I don't want to be because of somebody's problem. You get it? Now, but one is a digital, no, not digital, one is a gadget. You don't need a lot of testimonials, but if you do, there are ethical ways to do that. If you can't afford to buy it and give it to someone to test, right? You can, let's see something like fake WhatsApp chats. But these are the reasons why many people who buy online no longer trust us. See? So you see, I can use this site to generate fake WhatsApp chats. I can use for testimonial, but it's unethical. If you can do it the ethical way, please do it. Okay. Okay, you see, you do all your setup here, and you even the messages. Let me see, where do you type the messages? You fill the time, blah blah blah. Then you go to battery options, connections, and then when you are done, you just download the image. But that's not why we're here. So somebody is saying, oh wow, plenty questions. So is it possible to run a health product on academics product without using opt-in page or bridge page? Yes, but it's very tricky. And I will not recommend it. It's very tricky. Why risk it when you have a way around it? Please, how do you arrive at your selling price? Yes, I talked about it the other day. I consider the cost of the products. The cheaper, the better. Cheap, I don't mean low quality. I mean, I should be able to buy it as less as possible. That's why I told you, oh, learn how to negotiate. If you don't know what to do, go to YouTube and learn how to negotiate. Okay? Know what to tell someone for the person to cut down on the price. Negotiate with any seller, whether GG or EG or any seller at all, negotiate. Me at the price, oh, the only thing I cannot price is water. In fact, if you sell water expensive, I'll price it. But that's the reality. Forget, even if you have $1 billion, learn to negotiate. It doesn't make you weak or poor, it makes you a genuine business person, right? So you consider the price as cheap as possible. You consider the average cost of delivery, consider the average cost of your advertising. What else? Put all these things together and then consider what you want your profit to be. Do not be greedy, especially in the beginning. Please do not be greedy. But please, if you can, if the product is the circumstances allow you to be greedy, don't hesitate. Be greedy as you can, okay? Because that money you are making, you will have to spend it elsewhere, right? So that's how much profit do you suggest on each product? I cannot tell you. Bros, Abi, sis, who is that? Chimdemma. Sister, my problem and your problem are not the same. Okay, so but personally, I have a rule of thumb. Personally, my profits must never be less than 10,000 on a product. That's why it's not every product I sell. If I feel I can't get a high product profit margin, I don't sell that product. I don't sell that product. I don't. Okay, so that is me, minimum of 10,000. Just in case there are failed deliveries and some of this stuff, we can have enough money to augment for, to complement for those lapses. So, Uche is asking, sir, can we have a link to any of your sales pages you have used before in the past that gave you awesome results? Okay, let me see this page. Solutions. I'm thinking of the one to give you. Okay, let me give you this, as simple as possible. That's how the page is, so it should help you. Nature methods, right? Is that right? Let me see, energy. Okay. Okay, now look at this page. Let's analyze this. Okay. I shared my number yesterday. This is my Nigerian number, 23470519752. So this is my personal number. I handle all my phones. Last time I gave my phone to be handled, I lost many sales. So what I do is I handle my phone by myself, my WhatsApp, my calls, everything by myself. And if you want to get me fast, send me a message on WhatsApp. Don't call, please. Not that I don't take calls, but I hardly take calls. Me on WhatsApp, any of my numbers you have, whether foreign or Nigerian, I have my WhatsApp in my hand. Okay, now let's analyze this page quickly. Do you know that? Quickly. Your sales page, the tone of your sales page should be a continuation of the tone of your ad copy. Because people are reading the ad copy and jumping onto the sales page, should be like a continuation. If you had already given half of the story in the ad copy, just continue subtly in your sales copy. So based on my ad copy, here is what I say. Do you know that I didn't come in a form of story per se on this one? I came in form of information. Do you know that so much sugar in your blood is directly linked to early or advanced diabetes? And other connections of high sugar and cholesterol in the blood include vomiting, constant headache, excessive hunger and thirst, fast heartbeat, vision problems, and many other things. Sugar is almost in every food you eat: fufu, eba, yam, custard, rice, etc. Sugar is unavoidable, but you can reduce your sugar intake by avoiding Coke, Pepsi, and all the soft drinks you buy every day. Now, these are known facts. People are like, yes, that's correct. I already know this stuff. I am dragging them. Okay? Yes, you start from the known to the unknown, right? That's how the devil deceives people. He tell you half of the truth. And because those ones correspond with what you know, the devil starts lying to you. You're like, yeah, if the other one he said are correct, it means that these ones too are correct. Say lie, you. Be careful when the devil is trying to deceive you. So now here's where the story came in. After catching his wife and their landlord, she confessed that Mr. Femi cannot last in bed. Don't worry, read to the end and I'll show you the easiest way to stop it without feeling it. Sugar is a slow killer. Now, people are reading this so that they can cure diabetes, cure stress, cure ulcer, last long in bed. That's what they want. That's what I'm selling to them. But I'm delivering what they need. Most of this Nakademu stuff, what they do is that they drop your sugar level. Sugar can cause you waist pain. It can make you not last long in bed. If you're a woman, it can make you experience dryness. It can make you to lose that, how do you call it? The urge. You understand? Sugar is dangerous, okay? So I'm selling what they want, but I'm delivering what they need, with something to bring down their sugar. This is black seed. It also regulates their blood flow, unclogs their blood vessels, push away cholesterol. This is what they need. But what they want is the after effect, and that's what I'm selling to them. This is why it is not a good idea to buy paracetamol immediately you feel headache or body pains. You could be killing yourself without knowing it. I am beginning to induce a little fear here. But what if there's a simple natural remedy to save your life from going down every day because of too much sugar? This Ghana detox solution is what Indians and Chinese use for therapy and everyday healing and cures. Wake up strong every morning. You see, I'm not telling them it's black, it's white. No, I'm telling them what they stand to gain. Wake up strong every morning, control your blood pressure, control asthma and sore throat, increase your sexual urge, weight loss and cholesterol, stop constipation, stop your menstrual pains, stop chest and heart problems, stop ulcer and stomach problems, stop frequent headaches, make you last long in bed, reduce eye pains and tears, stop feeling dizzy and sleeping at work. Now, all of these are interconnected. That's why paracetamol or Panadol can cure your headache, cure your body pain, cure your leg pain at the same time, because all of them are interwoven, right? You will feel better every day, go to work strong and come back strong. The image of this product is supposed to be here. So I deliberately brought it down, okay? Now, as a woman, your menstruation will flow well, and as a man, you wake up and your pen will respond well too. Reduce menstruation. Wait, let me see. For this product, I use this as the bonus. But let me see the Ghana page. Let me see the Ghana page. So let's see the Ghana page. I think the images should show on this one. I'm not sure, because I posted it for a while. Okay, let's just continue. So there are images that are not showing you. Reduce menstrual cramps and fatigue. So I'm gonna just share this link with you. So you see how short it is. I reduced it to 29.5. I used to sell it for 37,500. Now on this place in Ghana website, I sell it for 350 Ghana cedis instead of 600. Okay, so I'm just gonna share this link. So some of us were always scared of sharing link, Abby, but I'm gonna share this with you because I feel safe sharing it with you. I know everyone here is a good person. If you're not a good person, tell me now so I can remove you sharp. So you see what I was talking about FOMO. This is a timer, it's an evergreen timer. Please go to YouTube, you see my channel where I talked about it. Let me see. HTTPS slash with this. Let me confirm the link first. This link should take you straight to my YouTube channel. It was. So just go see. I'm planning to get back to my YouTube and add more stuff. But if you go to my YouTube, you'll be glad you are there. Only 1,340 subscribers. So you do well to subscribe to my channel so that you stay updated, okay? So that is it. Let's not divert. I think I've done justice to that request. What other requests can I get your number? Okay. I think we've overstayed our timing. Our timing is not supposed to exceed 2 hours, but yes, it's good we exceeded so that we'll get the job done, right? Now, tomorrow, no. See, if you cannot build a website like host, buy domain, go to Wix, wix.com. Okay, or go to wix.com or go to Google Docs and create a doc. I think I have a video of that in my eCom Sniper. So you don't need to pay anything, okay? You can create a free website and use it to sell. Or you go to Google free website. I can't remember. Let me see. No, not sites.google. Good. Sites.google.com. You can create a full working website and you just sign in here. Okay. Let me go to a place I already signed in. Let's go here. So sites.google.com. You can create a full-fledged website here without having to see something I was able to do when I was testing this out. See a website I was able to create. You see, everything is working perfectly. Just drag and drop. You can create a full website. You don't need to purchase WordPress domain. But let me tell you the truth. Here and now, the best thing for you is to cough out that money and register and host a website and domain. But if you can't afford all of that now, please and please start somewhere. Go to sizeofgoogle.com, create a free website, put your form there. You can use Google Form, go to YouTube, find how to use Google Form properly, create a Google Form, embed it, and when you are done, just click on publish and then copy the link here and then use it for adverts. It's very fast and it works well. Just that with WordPress, there's no limit to what you can do because you can just download one plugin and all that and expand the capability of your website. So it's always the best, but you can start with this. You see how handsome I'm here? They say money is good. Money is making me ugly. I don't care. As long as my pocket is not ugly, I don't care. That's what you should also do. Do not care. The idea is not to look rich, but to stay rich. Actually be rich. Don't go and impress social media people. And then you go to inbox and be begging urgent 2K. If I tell you some of your favorite celebrities on Facebook and Instagram, I'm just trying to tell you that your own is not the worst. I don't want to mention them. I'm talking about people who have over 50,000 followers begging for small money. Yes, begging for small money in my messenger. It's a daily routine. So I'm not insulting anybody. I don't know how you got to that situation. I've been there myself too. So life is like a turntable. You never know when it can get to you. I've had my own share. I know how it feels. Sometimes people will think you are cursed. People will say all sorts of things, but only you and your God knows what's going on. So don't admire anyone online. People are having it hard. Okay, those who are even making it don't even make a lot of noise. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. We're going to end the call now and see you tomorrow. Please, just for the sake of ourselves, I love you guys. Tomorrow, or rather, yes, almost tomorrow is election. Please stay safe. There's life after the elections. I'm not asking you to vote anybody. Stay safe. Number one rule in life, be alive. Number two rule, don't forget number one rule. Okay? So I'll see you guys same time tomorrow so that we can wrap it up. If you want to purchase the course, don't forget to use that coupon. If you forget, it's my advantage. So this is the coupon code. If you want to get 20% off, the reason I'm giving you 20% off is because you are part of this. I already see you as family. Then Chimdim send me a message on WhatsApp for your copy of the minutes before profits. All right. And with that, I want to wish you all good nights. Thanks for showing up. Love you guys. Write down your questions, bring them tomorrow, and I will deal with those questions. I want to meet you at the top. Thank you, and bye for now.